Hello everyone. Welcome to my video blog on life in Germany. Today my topic is German chocolate, and I want to thank my friend Naomi who gave me the idea to do this video. I'm not going to be eating any chocolate in front of you, so don't worry. Don't feel like you need to turn off this video. I'm just going to be evaluating a few different chocolates and giving you some tips so that if you're planning on coming to Germany, or if you're living in Germany now and don't know where to begin with the great assortment of chocolates, that I can be of a help to you. So I would first of all like to start with a chocolate bar that is from the grocery store. You can see that I've eaten half of it. And grocery store quality is probably not the best. What I do like about this bar is that it has whole hazelnuts in it. So if you've never eaten a chocolate bar with hazelnuts, you need to know that hazelnuts are a perfect combination to chocolate, and that they put the whole hazelnut in here. This bar is packed. I'll take it out of the pack so you can see a little bit better what I'm talking about, because you can see there, this whole bar is packed full of hazelnuts. Perfect combination, go very, very well with chocolate. Another brand is called Merci. Normally you will get Merci in a very flat packet, and there are maybe 10 chocolates in it or more. They're long and slender. Here are just 2 to give you an idea. And what I really like about these is it's just a good portion. You know, if you eat one of these, you're not going to get a stomach ache. And you're not going to have a guilty conscience. You're just having a little bit of chocolate, you know, after lunch or with a cup of coffee in the afternoon. So Merci is something I highly recommend because they have different flavors. So if you've got a box of 10, I think you've got about 4 flavors in there. Another kind that I really like because they're just different are Toffifee. As you can see from the picture, this is a very different kind of chocolate, so that you have them in these wonderful little push-out pods. Let me just get that out there so you can see it better. We are getting down to the end, but you can just pop out the chocolate. It's got caramel, and on the center there is a hazelnut. What I like about these is they basically fit in your mouth. If you just want to suck on it for a while, you can suck on it till you get down to the hazelnut. But the thing that is a drawback about the Toffifee is there's an odd number of chocolates in here. I prefer to always eat things in even numbers, so that if I want chocolate, I'm going to eat 2 of these. And the other problem is I'm not sure if my husband ate any. So if I decide to leave this last one because I think, okay, there are 15, so I've had 14, then I feel good because I've had my even number. But if my husband has eaten one and I don't know it, then I won't have had an even number until I eat this last one. So I'm in a catch-22. I'm not sure if he's eaten any, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to get an even number out of that. Another chocolate that's really fun that my husband introduced me to comes in this colorful cone-shaped plastic. This thing was full, probably up to about here. So, you know, we've been working our way through these. These are called Eiskonfekt, and the idea is that you keep them in the freezer. So I actually tried them not in the freezer, and then I tried them from taking them out of the freezer, and they really are better. I'm not sure why, but they're really delicious. And they come in little squares. It's also a good mouthful. You can just suck on this. they're not fun to chew, in my opinion. I think they're just great just to suck on. And what I really liked about these is that there were different colors of foil wrapping. So of course I kept a couple of purple ones to the end so that I would have them for my video. Another chocolate would be the classic Hallorenkugeln from Germany's oldest chocolate factory. Many of you know that I used to live in Halle an der Saale, which is where this chocolate factory is located. So it has a special place in my heart. Again, these are just one mouthful size chocolates coming in a little box like this. But the fun thing about these chocolates is that you can make a contest of it to see how accurately you can bite into it and get a chocolate and white half. So they're all filled, one half with a chocolate cream and the other half with a white cream. So it's a fun game to try to bite in and see if you're going to get equal halves of the white and the chocolate. That is a fun way to eat these chocolates. Then I have no example with me because I just ate it. I couldn't wait until I made this video. I ate my Ritter Sport. Ritter Sport is a brand that comes in a perfect square. And what I like about the Ritter Sport is the packaging is so simple. All you have to do is crack the bar, and then the plastic wrapper will begin to separate, and then you can take the chocolate out that way. In the past, a lot of chocolates were wrapped first in a very thin foil and then had a paper wrapper around that. Some of the finer chocolates still do that. Oh, it was so hard to wait and have the patience to get into that chocolate when you had to really get that thin, super thin foil, aluminum foil kind of stuff. Really thin, really difficult to get off the chocolate quickly if you were having an emergency situation where you just needed to get the chocolate quickly. But with Ritter Sport, they've made it a lot easier for us so that it's just that plastic wrapping around it, and if you crack the chocolate bar, the seam in the center of the plastic will start to loosen and open so that you can get the chocolate out. The last chocolate that I would like to talk about is an organic chocolate. It's currently my favorite. I get it at the same place where I get my facial tissues. And this one has crunchy caramel bits, kind of like toffee, and Himalayan salt. You know, Germans used to be so into complaining about Americans liking to have salty and sweet at the same time, but I guess they've converted. Here we are with a chocolate bar that has crunchy toffee in it and Himalayan salt. This is organic, and it's really super delicious. Of course, you can see I ate the whole thing. I was a little surprised that they have an inner wrapper of plastic and the paper on the outside. Normally, the organic people are much more environmentally aware. I was surprised by that, but I love this chocolate. I ended up buying organic chocolate to take home to my family because I just thought they needed to experience the creamy, chocolatey taste of a good organic chocolate bar, which was more expensive than some of these other brands. My family just really didn't appreciate it at all. They thought it was kind of waxy. I thought it was very creamy. I have had waxy chocolate before. I'm not going to tell you where and when, but I have had waxy chocolate before. This is just creamy and really good. The chocolate taste is so good. But my family complained that it just really wasn't that sweet. And then I realized the error of my ways, because Americans are much more saturated in sugar and sweet than Europeans are. And so my taste buds have become very sensitive. I could probably be a chocolate taster, and taste out the nuances of flavor, just like people who do wine tasting as a profession and can tell you all the things about the grapes that were used and everything. The tongue has become so sensitive. I think there's coffee tasters too that do the same. I could probably be a chocolate taster. I was just shocked that my family could not appreciate the richness of this chocolate. It was just so good. But I guess my tongue has just become much more sensitive after living in Germany so long. And so I just don't really go for super sweet things. It's sweet. Chocolate has sugar in it, of course. But you want the chocolatey taste, I think. I think that's the point. So anyway, I hope this video has been a help to you in making decisions about what kind of chocolate you would like to try here in Germany. Of course, Swiss and Belgian chocolate go up to a whole new level of chocolate, but this video is about German chocolate. So I want to thank you for your time, and I hope that's been a help to you. Have a great day. Bye.